Hello, hello. I'm back again. I've been having a lot of tech glitches, so that's why just bear with me. But it is so awesome to be here. I'm on day one of my solo adventure. I'm super excited. I've had an amazing dinner. I've packed my favorite tea. It's the Manuka honey ginger one, which I absolutely love. And I'm just spending time with myself to journal, do some creative artwork and just do whatever nourishes my soul. I have a couple of books with me. So, the question today is, why do you need to spend time with yourself or get in touch with yourself? And why should we do that, right? So, getting in touch with your own self is extremely important for your physical, mental, emotional, as well as spiritual health, right? Today, I'm going to talk about forging a deeper connection with yourself. So, the reason you need to have a deeper connection with your own self is to be healthy on all levels of your being, right? So, if you are in touch with yourself, you will regularly understand or check in with yourself as to what your mood is all about today. Are you grumpy? Are you happy? Are you sad? What's going on? How are your emotions playing out, in any given situations of your life? The other important thing is also about your physical health, right? So, a lot of the times people don't even know they're living with any kind of pain, right? So, if you have low grade inflammation, you just feel like tired and exhausted, and you're not even sure what's going on in your body because you haven't spent that time with yourself, right? And for a lot of my clients and my patients, and when they sit with me and when we discuss about any pain or digestive issues, and they all start saying, oh, it's normal for me, right? I've had it for 10 years now, it's just normal for me, right? So any pain is not normal, right? Any inflammation is not normal. So if you think pain, inflammation are normal for you, probably you're not in touch with yourself, right? So you have to spend some time and forge a deeper connection with yourself. For emotional reasons, we had the Holistic Mental Health Summit just about a few weeks ago, and it was extremely important to understand your boundaries, right? And that's what a lot of the topics came up, were talking about boundaries and how setting your boundaries are extremely important for your mental health. But if you're not in touch with yourself, you won't even know where your boundaries lie, right? What's acceptable, what's not, right? So you have to really find a way to get in touch with yourself and forge a deeper connection with yourself. The other thing we talk about is also for spiritual health, right? Meditations or just something that feeds your spirit, right? Something that makes you happy, something that gives you immense joy. You will only understand these things when you start spending some time with yourself and develop a deeper connection with yourself, right? So, one of the ways I develop a deeper connection with myself is I regularly check in with myself throughout the day. I start my morning with meditation. If for whatever reason I don't find time in the morning, I'll make sure I complete my meditation before I go to bed, right? So if I am busy, life happens, but you always have to find time to check in with yourself. You have to set time daily, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, right? Not just once, to keep checking in with your own self for your own mental, emotional health, right? So you have to see what emotions you're feeling. How tired are you mentally or physically, or how energetic are you mentally or physically, right? What your requirements are, what nourishes you, what makes you happy, right? So for all the things, you need to regularly check in with yourself. I have a process that I follow usually around the end of the year where I mostly go on either trips or vacations, or I go somewhere where I'll try and spend maximum time with my own self. So usually when I travel to India, I'll just go with one of the friends, so it's not too many people, but I can spend a lot of time by myself and really figure out what my goals are for the new year. And I also try to close in the previous year. So right now I'm in Stratford for the next day. And I have my journals, I have all my books, I have my creative art supplies. I'm just gonna be journaling. I'll be doing some art stuff just as a creative outlet. And the first thing I'm going to do is check in with myself, really understand what happened in 2019. So really take some time to also close 2019 on different levels, what my biggest wins were, what frustrated me, what was annoying, what was extremely happy for me, or what were like glorious moments for me, right? So that's my process of getting in touch with myself. So just seeing how I was throughout the year, seeing how I am through different days. And I also do a monthly check-in, especially with any of the goals that I have. So I have been pretty committed to doing Facebook Lives. I started on November 5th and now it's November 29th. Yeah. So I've been pretty consistent for the past 24 days. And every weekend I'll check in with myself and see, okay, where I was and how well I'm doing, right? Or what was a good day for me and what I can do better, right? So getting in touch with yourself, forging a deeper connection with yourself will empower you on all levels. It will tell you what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and it will also help you understand how you can do things better, right? So whether it's your health, whether it's your lifestyle, whether it's your finances, whether it's your work, whether it's your relationships, when you take time for yourself and when you really sit with yourself and try to figure out what it is that you require and what it is that you're willing to do, you start shifting your life in a more positive way, right? So if you want to take something from this video, please take some time with yourself. You can set 15 minutes aside every single day and just sit down and get in touch with yourself. Check in with your feelings, check in with your goals, check in whether you're consistent with your goals and whether you're in congruence with your goals, right? Because sometimes you might have health goals and you might be not following through, right? So that is extremely important to keep checking it with yourself to make sure you're on the right track. Because I'm on my mini break, I'm not going to spend a lot of time for today's live. So this was just a short live. And again, thank you everyone for all the birthday wishes. You know, I'm continuing the celebration throughout the weekend, so it's gonna be super fun for me. Thank you all for listening to all my lives. And if you have any questions about forging a deeper connection with yourself, please feel free to click on the link below, click on the comments below and ask me any questions that you have. And if you love this video, please share it with any of your friends who need to sit down and really focus on themselves and not everybody else, right? So thanks again and have a fabulous night, and I will see you tomorrow with another live. Bye. Have a good night.